Tuesday night baseball now from Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Standing in, Andrew Benintendi. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Boston, the left fielder.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come in off a good victory last time out, but one that was just their second win in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
Paxton, also known as Big Maple due to his Canadian roots. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle round, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Here's another 2-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Played on the backhand. And there's one away. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, there aren't a lot of guys with the talent and determination of Dustin Pedroia. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he takes strike 2.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
And Pedroia swings through that one as he's set down on strikes for the second out. Here's J.D. Martinez.
J.D.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Heading after it is Judge. And what a play. A beautiful jumping catch to put an end to the inning. They don't come much better than this. Full extension out in center to pull this one in. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We're scoreless on MLB Network. Digging in, Shelby Tomlinson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The third baseman, Shelby Tomlinson.
Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting, great defense, good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. How do they go about taking down their division rival, Mark DeRosa?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. Well, it certainly was a bang-bang play, so no surprise here that they're giving it another look, and they may decide to challenge the call on the field.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays, and looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
The Yankees are challenging.
So here's one last look at that replay from another angle. There has to be indisputable evidence in order to change the call. And boy, I'll tell you what, I just don't see it there. I'd be pretty surprised if this challenge works out for them in this case.
Headsets coming off. Here comes the decision, and he is indeed out as originally called. So they lose the challenge and the ability to use any further challenges for the rest of the game. Standing in now, Scotty Hayward, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Hayward is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
Batting fourth.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Pedroia ranging into the outfield. He makes the catch. Rafael Devers the next to bat.
The third baseman.
Here comes the first pitch.
Devers.
Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire.
Hey, there's no waiting around trying to work this guy into deep counts and get into the bullpen. This is a mid-90s fastball guy who loves that pitch and is aggressive and comes right at you. I would assume the offense is going to have a similar approach.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And, guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. The head-to-head with James Paxton. He's gone 2 for 8. He also has 1 home run. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Fastball well outside. Now the 1-1 pitch. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Into right field, that's a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and he just manages to get his hand in. And another snap throw to the bag, and he'll dive back in safely. And again a throw, being especially careful here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike one. No score here as we play inning number 2. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now, with such an uptick in velocity, these guys are working north-south. That's just a great elevated fastball with serious velocity on it.
Count even at 2-2. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he'll be back in standing up. Hit the other way out toward right field. Hayward is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2.
Batting 7, the first baseman, number 23.
Striding in for Boston, number 23, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. Now a snap throw to first, and the runner will get back standing. First pitch on its way, and he lays off there 1-0. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Bogaerts leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Check that out right there. I love me some of that. Staying inside the baseball, moving it the other way. Sometimes a pitcher can execute his pitch. It doesn't mean the batter can't grab a knob.
In now, Christian Vasquez. And it's fouled away. He'll enter play here with an average of .314, 4 home runs, and 11 RBIs. Comes set, the 0-1. Popped him up. LeMahieu has a play. And that retires the side. Boston strands a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So coming to the plate, Giancarlo Stanton.
Leading off for the Yankees, the left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Now the 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Here it is, the 3-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Helpful.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Hard on the ground towards short. Bogart's on the slide. On to first, and they get the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. His numbers against Eduardo Rodriguez, he's got a 3-for-7 line. He's taken him deep once. The windup and the 0-1. Flares this one over toward first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Yanks held in check. Will move to the 3rd with no score. Here's Chris Owings now. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. First offering on its way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Hit out towards second. Reese over to his left. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. And with 1 away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the 3rd. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Calling for it, Hayward, and that retires the side. Stepping up to the plate, Gary Sanchez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Batting ninth, the designated hitter, Brett Gardner.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Brett Gardner. First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to center field. Oh, and this kicks right off of him.
Well, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Into the box now, Shelby Tomlinson, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-0. Hit sharply on the ground. Flip of his glove for one. Arm to first, and for the second time in 3 innings, they've bounced into a double play, and with this one, the side is retired. Now the Red Sox DH, J.D. Martinez. He'll start things out against James Paxton as we get the inning underway.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
The windup and the 0-1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
And strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Stepping in now, Rafael Devers. As he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Drilled to first. Gloved by LeMahieu. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter, number 2.
So 2 gone now here in the Red Sox 4th. And that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. Right there for strike 1. Into the corner and slicing foul. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. One and 2 to the Boston shortstop. Line toward the alley in left center. Oh, and he misses it.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his 2nd knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Now batting, number 23.
Next up for the Red Sox, number 23, looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. No balls and 1 strike. Ready with the 0-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. Here's the 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. 0-2. Here it is. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Ready for another chance? DJ LeMahieu. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
DJ LeMahieu.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw by Pedroia will be in time, and there's your first out.
The right fielder,
into the box
12.
now, Scotty Hayward. He reached on a single in his first try. And that misses inside 1-0. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. High and deep to right center. Owings on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman.
Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Nino Reese. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2. Two and 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Leading off for Boston.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Catcher, Christian Vasquez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first two by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The batter, the center fielder, with Owens.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and next to bat it'll be Chris Owings. Here it comes. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They are getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
Now batting, the left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Andrew Benintendi. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Paxton steps into his windup. First pitch on the way. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. The 0-1. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. The 0-2 once more. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Red Sox. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Giancarlo Stanton now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
The left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Pitch on the way. Hit back up the middle. Pedroia fields it cleanly. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
The center fielder,
stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he takes ball 1. Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
And right into the shift. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Another try at 2-2. Now a drive by Judge, deep left field, and that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up in the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Popped up, number 23, moving to his left, 2 gone.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
So striding forward now, Gary Sanchez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
Fouled off. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia.
The second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
First offering on its way. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
And Pedroia behind 0-2 now.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Standing in now, J.D. Martinez. A ball and no strikes. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
No runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Three and 1 to Martinez.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Popped straight up. Paxton is there for it. But it's the third baseman who gets there to make the play. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the third baseman, Devers.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Devers. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. On its way is pitch number 75. Behind 0-2 now. Paxton peers in. 0-2 on its way. Stays alive. Still 0-2. The next 0-2. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's shut down now as the side is retired. We'll see the speedy Brett Gardner start things out when we come back. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Yankees 1 and the Red Sox nothing. Here's Brett Gardner now.
Leading off for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Brett Gardner.
First delivery to him on the way. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And that baby's gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year, and this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees. In now, Shelby Tomlinson. And he gets a hold of this one again to deep right field. Back goes Betts. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, the first baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Ready for another shot now. DJ LeMahieu. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this
right
guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher when you can't go one way when you pitch a guy in. He pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning this season.
Oh, and he misses it. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
Now batting, second baseman, Nino Reese.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Hector Velasquez enters the ball game to replace the starter, and some may feel he was pulled a bit prematurely.
Yeah, and I'm sure the lefty wants to stay out there too. But this is one of those situations where the manager felt it was time to start playing the matchup game. With the right-handed batter up next, they're hoping this right-handed pitcher gives them a better chance to get an out.
Nino Reese will be the first to greet him here, as he'll do so with runners at the corners and only 1 out. Here comes the first pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. Now the 0-1. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute to hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Into the box, Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Towards second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Some more of the digging in to try it again. Xander Bogaerts. He'll start the 7th in what's been a fast-moving pitcher's duel to date.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone.
That one definitely seems worth taking a look at with show track. It wasn't a particularly deep home run, but as you can see, he connected pretty well. 110 miles an hour off the bat, and it got out of here in a hurry.
And a fastball just misses for ball 1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent.
Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
One of the keys to pitching late in the game's first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
So stepping in, Christian Vasquez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's a knuckle curve that backs him up a bit. Ball 1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Betts, the runner at second with 1 away. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. Here's the 2-2. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Judge is there, 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Up next for the Red Sox, the center fielder, Chris Owings.
Ready once again, Chris Owings. He's working on bringing home the tying run standing at second base. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. takes this the other way to right. And that's in there. Base hit. Throwing to second. He's in there at the plate. And this ball game is tied here in the 7th.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Into the box now, Andrew Benintendi. A swing and a ground ball to third. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. Coming to the plate now, Dustin Pedroia. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Foul. The 0-2. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one in. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Aaron Judge. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. He'll get it into second. And now he'll try and scurry back to first, but the throw rings him out to dry. Bad base running mistake there for out number 1. Run gone here in the Yankee 7th, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. No balls and a strike to count. 1 out, nobody on. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Obviously looking to pull the baseball right there, out in front on that off-speed pitch. This will be an interesting sequence right here to see if he slows him down even more or tries to run a heater by him.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Digging in once again, Gary Sanchez. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
The next 0-2. And another foul ball.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
Another 0-2 coming. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Pedroia charging this one on to first, and this will remain at. To the plate now is the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. On to the 8th now. Striding in, number 23, runner in scoring position with two gone. Fouled away. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play. Number 63 will take the ball now as the new pitcher. Digging in, Brett Gardner. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
There's Owings to make the play, and that's the first down. Matt Barnes
takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks, and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, 2-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game open.
And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
The batter, the right fielder.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Scotty Hayward. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. Got him to reach out of the zone for that one. Strike 1.
Don't expect this pitcher to overthink this right here. You get an ugly swing like that, rinse and repeat.
And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. He's running. Pitch is high. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
The set and the 1-1. Pitch is high. The throw. And he'll be tagged out trying to steal.
Leading off for Boston, the catcher, Christian Vasquez.
First pitch of the at-bat. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Calling for it, Hayward. 1 out.
Now batting, the center.
Stepping in, Chris Owings. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Heading out towards shallow right. Reese takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Now batting.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Andrew Benintendi, looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Liner towards second. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
The batter
digging in, Dustin Pedroia. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. Torres has it, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. Heath Hembry comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 37.
Striding in to start the 9th, Scotty Hayward, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Popped him up. Vasquez over to his left. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting.
Striding into the box, Nino Reese. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time. Up. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Betts. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, left fielder.
Digging in now, Giancarlo Stanton. His prior history in this matchup, he's 2 for 3. He also has 1 home run. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Grounder down the line at third. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Last chance for the Yankees, and he fouls this one off. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
You want a quick series like this, you take the first one, you're guaranteed at least a split. They'll take that every single time.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game.